Okay, next up is Droppoint, and how we use this is basically the same as Afterlib and Mina, so I'm just going to combine all of these together. They're just spy tools that scan social medias and show us a bunch of viral Facebook and TikTok products that we can validate in step 2. Droppoint is the cheapest one at only $5 a month, so go ahead and click the link below to use my affiliate link to subscribe. So here I am in Droppoint. First thing is just sign in. Once you're signed in, on the left hand side, all I do is click on winners, and then I just scroll through these and see what catches my eye that I can validate in step 2. So let's scroll down and you'll see it says TikTok or Facebook depending on where it is. So let's just scroll down. So let's look at this one. I would buy this. I like this. But yeah, you can see the engagement here. But what you can also do is just click on this. I'll open it in a new tab and we can look at it on Facebook. All right, so from here, it's basically the same as the Facebook feed scroll method. We can engage with it so Facebook can show us more. And then we just want to go through the winning product indicators and see if it's is a good product to test. So again, let's like this. I'm going to comment. And then I'm going to save this. And then if I copy the link, I'm going to open it in a new tab and I can see how many views it has. So it has 791,000 views. Again, we want 500 or more, so it fits that. Over 500 reaction. It has a ton of reactions, so that's great. Next, we want to check the comments. So I'm going to click on comment and let's do, oh, so it's not letting me sort by most recent because I think they disabled that. But no worries. Looks like this is very recent anyways. It looks like it's been running since December 10th. It's only been 5 days. So, you know, it's reaching that 1 week mark that we want. And yeah, it looks pretty good. A lot of good comments here. Let's see where they're from. Minnesota. It's great. Tagging the person. Tagging another friend from Texas. I might need this. Passes the comment indicator. Next, multiple successful competitors. So again, I can wait in my feed and see if another competitor pops up with this product, or I can go to Facebook ads library and see if I can find other competitors here. Let's quickly do that. Let's do United States, all, and let's see what they call it. Introducing the world's first dog bed for humans. Ultimate comfort orthopedic memory foam durable. Let's try human dog bed. See if that comes up. Let's turn on the filters. Again, these are the same filters that I always use when I'm looking for competitors of the product. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's going to be many. This looks like a new product that I haven't seen other people sell before. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's many competitors. Let's try the other keywords they put. Orthopedic memory foam. Let's try that. If not, then, you know, to see competitors, I might just have to wait for it to appear in my feed. Okay, so I typed in orthopedic memory foam. Let's see if we can find other competitors selling this. So here's the original person we found, Macy's Winter Specials. And here's some competitors. So I see they only have 3. Let's see if we can find someone with more copies. It's a better sign that they're doing well. So let's go down. Here we go. This one has 10, but they're inactive. So let's actually turn on the filter. Only look for active ads. Okay, now let's go through again. Wow, 195 autumn specials. So maybe these guys copied from these guys. So let's take a look at these. 7 ad copies. See these winter clearance. And here's 8. Okay, so let's take a look at these 3 and see if any of them are doing well. If they are, then it satisfies that indicator of multiple competitors. So this is the only ad they're running, and they have 195 ads. Let's see when they started. So click see that, and we'll scroll all the way down. So it looks like they started December 6th. So these guys probably copied these guys because they launched December 10th, it looks like, and these guys launched December 6th. So it's still within the month, and it meets the between 1 to 4 weeks criteria. And there's multiple people successful with it. So that meets a bunch of the criteria. Let's see the original and see how many ad copies they have. And they have 27, so that's more than 14. If we go here, we can see when they launched. December 12th for that one. This one might be earlier. December 13th. Okay. But the one we found was December 10th. So it looks like that's the earliest one we could find. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good product. And, you know, we found it in DropPoint after scrolling for 5 seconds, right? It's right here. It meets all the criteria pretty much. The engagement. Actually, if we go here, right, for high engagement, it meets the number of views, reactions, great quality comments. We found another successful competitor in the Facebook ads library. It has over 15 copies in the Facebook ads library. We couldn't find it at AliExpress, but if you spend more time, I'm sure you could find it there. And the margin would be pretty good because I think this would sell pretty well. They're only selling for $30, but I'd probably sell it for more. And then, yeah, it was launched. Well, the competitor launched within 1 to 4 weeks, but these guys are also approaching a week in 2 days. So this would be a product that I would test, and it was really easy to find. We found it in DropPoint, and that's kind of all you do, right? You log in, you go to the winner section, you scroll down, and then you just find cool products and you try to validate it. And that's it for this method. So Mina and Afterlib are pretty much the same thing. They're also spy tools that show you a bunch of products, but DropPoint is kind of easier because, you know, all you can do is pretty much go to winners. In Afterlib and Mina, you do have to set some filters to filter it out because I think DropPoint kind of does a better job at finding decent products that you don't really have to filter. Like a lot of these are testable in my opinion. Like this is probably testable. I'd probably do that. And yeah, let's try this one. This one is a TikTok one. Again, you would go for the TikTok indicators if you can't find the same one on Facebook. And I think this is a great product too. Just looking at this, it's a very visual product, and I think it makes just nails easier. Look, really recent, 11/26, and it went viral. So 33 million views on TikTok. I think that's great. You can search this on TikTok, see if there's more TikToks of this same product, and see if they're going viral. See if there's multiple competitors on TikTok, and then you could try to test this product as well. So that's it for DropPoint. Let's move on to Afterlib and Mina. And again, these are also just paid spy tools that scrape potential products from us from social media that we can manually validate. Just note that these are more expensive than DropPoint, so I'd only recommend these if you haven't been able to find anything with other methods after a while, or you have a big budget and the cost doesn't really hurt that much. In those cases, go ahead and use my affiliate links to sign up for these. Okay, here we are in Mina, and I've just clicked ads at the top here, and this is what we get. So what I like to do is just do these ones first. I'll go to weekly winners and just scroll down. And again, these are just potential products that we want to validate in step 2. So if you see something like, just go ahead and click on it. So let's say I pick this one, it'll take me here. And then if I just go up here, it says see ad posts, click on that. And then it takes me to the Facebook post, which again, I can do all of the validation in step 2 here. Click these 3 dots, copy a link, and I can check out the number of views right here on the right hand side. There it is, 14 million views. So that definitely satisfies the first criteria. It's a little older, October 5th, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm not going to go through all of the other indicators because it's the exact same thing as the feed scroll method and a DropPoint method. So if you want to see that, then go back and watch those. It'll just be really repetitive if I do it here again. And that's it. We can keep scrolling through and finding other videos. If you go to best of the month, it'll show you different ones. And then if you want to do a manual search, these are the filters that I use. I'll go to dates, scene date, and I'll do within the last month. So at least a week old and then a month ago. So perfect. And then I'll click on apply. Go back. Media type. I like to do video. Apply. Call to action. We can just leave this here. Usually I leave it at shop now. For platform, I do like to do Shopify, but recently been doing a little more of WooCommerce, seeing if anything is good there, but usually you just want Shopify. Then languages, you want to do English. Likes. Again, we can leave it at this, or we can look for ones with our criteria of 500, and then I'll apply. And then with those filters, you can just go through and search. So obviously this is a winning product. If you want to look more into it, there's 4 stores selling this. Just make sure it's actually a good product, like it does what it says before you sell it. And if you scroll through, these are all potential products that we can go to step 2 with and try to validate the product. So that's Mina. That's how I use it. It's pretty simple. Usually I'll just go to weekly winners, best of the month, and then do those custom filters and just keep searching. If I like one, I click on it. I'll go to the see ad post, and then I can further analyze it on Facebook and look at all the metrics here with the engagement. And again, these 3 dots, copy link, and I can see the views. Also remember to engage with these, right? Like, comment, save, and go down the funnel on their store. by clicking shop now, and then you should be seeing more of these on your Facebook feed naturally. So every time you're using a spy tool, just remember to engage with the product. So that's it for Mina. Let's move on to Afterlib. Okay, here we are in Afterlib. I'm just going to show you around and show you the filters that I use. So Afterlib is similar to Droppoint and Mina in that it's a spy tool that scrapes social medias to show us potential products. The only downside with Afterlib, which is why I don't like it as much as Mina or Droppoint, is that we can't actually go to the Facebook post and look at the engagement. So the first two indicators, the views and reactions and the comments, we can't look at it right from Afterlib. The only way we might be able to see it is if we go down the funnel of the store and go back to scrolling on Facebook. It might show up on our feed. In that case, we can see the reactions. But other than that, there's no way we can see from Afterlib. So that is one downside and why I don't use it as much as Droppoint or Mina. But I have found some winners on here, so I thought I'd share it with you guys anyways. So with that being said, if you do find a cool product on here that you do want to validate, you might have to skip the first two indicators and just go off of the other ones on the list, which in a lot of cases will be enough. It's just nicer to have more reassurance by looking at the reactions and the comments. Again, if you do want to use this, then my affiliate link is right down in the description below. First, I just go to the ads section, and then under technologies, I go to Shopify. Next country, I like to do United States. You can also do US, Canada, and Australia, New Zealand, but I just do the US. Language, I always do English. Call to action, shop now. Format, video. And the platform, Facebook and Instagram. And then I leave this at performance, and I also like trending, but let's leave it at performance. And those are all the filters I use for Afterlib. So go ahead, set those up, and then scroll through and try to find a product that you can validate. Again, you might not be able to do the first two if it doesn't pop up in your feed. So just go off with the rest of the indicators if that's the case. Something else I wanted to mention is with all of these spy tool methods, including Afterlib, you're going to have to wait sometimes for new products to pop up because it might not be every single day, it might be every other day. But one thing you can do to look at new products with this is actually changing up the date. So I have it set at the last 30 days, but you can change up that time frame a little bit just to find the new products. Just remember that I don't like to stray too far away from the 1 to 4 week launch date. So be sure to stick around that time frame. But that is it for all of the spy tool methods, Droppoint, Afterlib, and Mina. So you can use any or all of these to help you in your product research. And in the next video, we only have one more left, which is the Facebook ads library, and we'll show you how to do that. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.